Bienvenidos NAHREP, my name is Gerardo Jerry Asensio and I am your host of the ESN Network. With me week after week, my co-host, Carmen Palumbo.
Thank you, Jerry. Hola NAHREP family, yo soy Carmen Palumbo. I am your co-host of the ESN Network, the official talk show of the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, a donde el negocio y cultura se conectan, where Latino culture and business opportunity intersect.
And in this week's episode, we're going to answer one of our viewers' questions on how to build a successful buyer's team so that you can diversify your income stream and maximize profits versus, of course, just one way of bringing in a commission check.
And in case you missed this year's Leadership Academy, we will show you some clips of the event. So, let's get started. Now, Jerry, we're hearing all the great feedback from the attendees of the Leadership Academy.
And that's just part one of the two-part program. We had a blast, and this is just the beginning, Carmen.
Well, let's take a look at a clip of the event that just passed in San Diego.
The vision of the Leadership Academy for NAHREP really came about because I felt that there was an opportunity for NAHREP to empower the leaders at a local level to become the best leaders that they can be.
One of the great things that I like about the NAHREP Academy is the way Gary Acosta explains the mission statement.
It's absolutely fabulous. He taught you how to give a speech, he taught you the meat and potatoes about what you need to do.
And then they shared some great passion around what makes a successful organization. Each of those things you can use and transcend into your local business.
2 days of understanding the history of the organization, how to advance our mission.
I'm so proud to have had that vision, but more proud that the board really took it to the next level, and I know that everyone that's here is going to be stronger for that opportunity.
Remember, for more information, you can always connect yourself to us on Twitter and Facebook. But now, it's time for Hablando Business.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Potentially sell the home.
To make sure that the original says we can.
I'm Armando for Hablando Business, and today we're answering one of our viewers' requests via Twitter. Check out the clip.
Hello Juan, this is Sharon from the Bay Area, and I'm planning on starting my own company this year. My question is, what should be the first steps on establishing your buyer's team?
Juan, you saw the clip. You're the #1 Latino agent in the country, a personal mentor of my business, but what you don't know is that we get the most requests for you to be on Hablando Business, so thank you for joining the crew today. So, what do you think of Sharon's questions on how to create a successful buyer's team, because she wants to diversify some revenue?
It's a great question, because I get that asked all the time. Agents want to create their own teams. And I think it's important, Armando, that an agent develops their business first, develops their database, becomes a great listing agent, knows how to do strong buyer presentations.
Why is that important?
Well, it's important because they got to build their business first before they start managing other salespeople, other team members. See, you don't just build a team and say, well, let's just go and find business.
And put my name behind the sign, the Martinez team, and
exactly. The agent has to build their business at least to 30, 40 transactions a year before they start building team members.
Is that 30, 40 for the income to pay a buyer's agent / manager, or is it for the experience and the skill sets?
Well, I would say both, but more importantly, the skill set. See, I can't lead other people if I don't have the experience. I can't lead other team members if I don't know how to if I'm not a great listing agent. See, in order to be a team leader, you have to be a great listing agent. You got to know how to prospect. You got to know how to go out and present to people. You got to know how to take those listings, create those signs, and create that business to come in, not only from not only from listings, but from your database. And then you have the ability to go out, recruit a team member, and then hold them accountable to a schedule.
So we're in a different market, less transactions. At what point did you realize you wanted to start a team?
Well, I would say I came into the business. I immediately hired an assistant to manage
the TC and stuff
to
like
manage
that.
the TC, yes. And I wouldn't recommend that just for anybody. I think that even hiring an assistant, you're looking at 30 to 40 transactions a year before you do that. But I'll tell you, I got to a point with 18 months in the business, and I was doing between 60 and 80 transactions, and I realized that I was doing a lot of listing presentations, was prospecting a lot, but I also had to show properties, do buyer presentations, and it got to a point where there was only so much I could delegate. I had to do the part of what a real estate agent does. At that point, I realized that I needed a buyer's agent. I needed a buyer's agent that can do good presentations that I could teach and show them how to do, to go out and show properties.
So I think the key here is you needed a buyer's agent because your business was growing and maxed out.
Correct.
Versus agents nowadays creating a team just to create a team based on the need versus the perception.
Well, the team concept is very popular these days.
Yeah, like I said, the perception.
Correct. Okay. But the reality is, you know, a great agent is an agent that is profitable, that keeps a lot of their money. Okay, and teams are not at all times are going to be very profitable, especially if you don't know how to manage, how to lead, how to recruit, you know, and how to train your people.
I think it's interesting you say that, because the popular term creates this facade to start a team versus what really the net result is to be profitable and successful.
Profitable is the name of the game, giving great service, having a great database, okay, to have a foundation, you know, have a strong foundation to your business.
So 30 or 40 for the skill sets before you even think, I mean, that's heavy duty, because now you've changed the game to say it's gotta be profitable. But for those agents that do 30 or 40 transactions, we're gonna make this a two-part series. Just so you do know, we do follow your Twitter requests. We're gonna have Juan as a subject matter expert throughout the year. What better person to have answering the questions than the #1 Latino agent in the country, but more importantly, you were profitable. $250 alone on just the buyer side. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Armando.
All right.
Great being here.
I like the fact that our viewers can ask Juan a question, and it's great to place the picture to the names.
Absolutely, so keep those requests coming. And now it's time for El Tip de la Despedida. How are you picking up new short sale listings? I'll tell you how I do it. First off, you need the list. You need to identify who the people are that need those services. So I get those lists from my title company and from services such as Foreclosure Radar. Second, you need to walk up to the door and knock on their door. Don't be afraid. They need your help. And what do I leave there? I leave a 4-color flyer, a 2-sided 4-color flyer, English and Spanish, and then some other little promotional gift, a scratch pad or something like that, just so that they'll remember me and that I stand out from all the junk mail that they're currently receiving. That's where the opportunity starts. But I'll tell you what, NAHREP family, they're not going to be calling you. It's up to you to go out and find them. Knock those doors, and it's all face-to-face, eye-to-eye communication to be able to present the kind of services and solutions that only you can provide them. And that is Gerardo Asencio's tip de la despedida.
Fantastic. All right, lastly, remember to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Now, we're always sending behind-the-scenes footage and a deeper dive on Juan's business talks on those channels. Y ahora, con la canción de la semana, Tito el Bambino with Mark.
Porque les mientes y te vendes como víctima inocente, sabiendo que me tratabas como nada ante la gente, en cambio yo no a ti.
We do take in your Twitter requests.
You forgot the most important question of all, that all the viewers are asking, and they want to know, where did you get that tie, Armando? That's pure power. That's a power tie, baby.
Emilio Pucci, baby.
Nice.
Anyway.
I asked that.
Stupid. Man, that was a good ending too, man. That was pretty clever there, Shay. All right.